was you.
Tried.
Let's say this was you. It's been 20 years. What would you advise me?
It was me. That
You
you're
haven't-
the one that didn't have sex
You
with me
haven't
for
given-
20 years.
No, you haven't given me sex.
No, that can't be me. Bro, I can't even relate.
I know it can be
That
you.
can't be me.
God forbid.
Because I like sex. So I don't know. That can't be me.
God forbid. But I'm asking you.
God forbid. If it's something medical that I can't have sex, I feel like as hard as it can be, I feel like we will have to have a conversation on how you need your needs can be met. And my needs can be met.
Because what I get from you,
to hold you hostage,
right?
to that situation.
So it falls more back on him because it seems like he's sulking and he's not really
He wants
addressing it
her.
like a man.
He really wants her.
But that can also get a person to get dry if you don't handle your business as a man.
Yeah, but since honeymoon, though.
Still, he may have been showing this
Since the honeymoon
behavior since
days.
the honeymoon. Again, I'm not blaming him, but I'm just saying it's a possibility. But all right, welcome back. In a sexless marriage for 20 plus years. Crazy. We did a video on 17 signs of when to walk away from a sexless marriage. You should check it out by simply searching 17 signs of when to walk away from a sexless marriage by Lola and Ola. It will pop right up. But there's a comment that came on that video, and here goes. I've been in a sexless marriage for 20 plus years and I've tried everything and nothing seems to work. Are you sure you tried everything? Kids, according to him. Yeah. We believe you. You tried everything you know, you mean?
Exactly.
Okay, good. All right. Kids are grown. I'm ready to pull the pin. Let me pull the plug. I've been faithful for 33 years, but I don't know how long I can continue. I love her and I don't want our marriage to end. But emotionally and romantically, it has been a one-way street since the beginning.
No.
That means he feels that it's her way or the highway. That's how he feels.
And it's easy to feel that way.
Very
you
easy.
Feel like you're giving.
Yeah.
And you could be giving the wrong way.
You're just giving. But it just means you're giving from an empty cup. Your cup is not being filled, not by you, not by her. Definitely you shouldn't be waiting for her to fill your cup in this kind of situation. And what I'm about to say doesn't have to tamper with your marriage, especially in a 33 years marriage. I'm not going to speak with the whole of my mouth. That's Yoruba English. That may mean if you no sorrow.
Oh, okay.
Right?
With the old, with my old
with
mouth.
the entirety of my mouth. Okay? I'm not going to speak with the entirety of my mouth. I'm going to try to speak with wisdom. Okay? But this is real life problems that people go through. 33 years.
This is real, yeah.
20 years plus sexless. Would you want your son to be in this kind of situation? Ladies, would you want your son to be in this kind of situation?
No.
What would you advise your son in this kind of situation?
Keep it skipping.
You probably tell your son like, come on, use wisdom. You don't have to use entirety of mouth to talk to you.
My mother have to tell you.
Let her take care of our kids. It's okay. Take care of yourself, my brother. I'm not going to use my entirety of my mouth to talk. Anyway,
So dramatic.
I love her. This is the problem right here. You're conflicting I love her with sex. I am sure you would die for her. Precisely, you love her. But clearly, something is not working out.
Something is off.
I love her and I don't want our marriage to end. The marriage doesn't have to end. Okay? And no, you don't have to lie. You could be honest. I don't know if a person that hasn't had sex with you for 20 years can really expect you to be faithful in the name of sex.
You'll be surprised.
Okay.
As some women.
Well, you're right. That's why I said I don't know. You're right. You're right. But also we're in a world where you could say, no, I am faithful. I will faithfully love you till you die and take care of you. I am not faithful when it comes to sex.
That's when they will say
because it's not
you subscribe.
Because there's no faith left. How can you be faithful if there's no faith left?
No, they'll tell you subscribe to this union. How dare you?
You subscribe to this.
Please don't
I'm like, you
started.
subscribe to this.
Don't get me started.
Right. But I think it could be a conversation at least.
Yes.
That way they can lower the expectations all the way down. It could be a conversation. Lower that expectation you just said may exist should be lowered all the way down. Right? I expected you to have sex with me 3 times a day, but it's been 20 years. Now, I expect you to understand and bring your expectation all the way down.
I would love to ask this person, how did you survive? Because I don't know. Without sex for 20 years?
Well, I think it's possible, baby.
Are
You
you
don't
a
think it's
father?
possible? People can just feel dry. If they feel dry, it can go for longer than you think. Don't you think?
But he wants sex now.
No, I'm talking about her.
He said, did you read the next thing? He said the sex ended after the honeymoon. What happened during the honeymoon?
Listen. I love her. I don't want to marry to him, but emotionally and romantically, it has been a one way. I should have seen the sign, but I was too swept off by the act.
Maybe she doesn't like sex.
The sex ended after the honeymoon. Terrible.
Akika. This is a lot.
Anyway, what's your advice for this person first?
Hey, I don't know what to tell you. You've waited 20 years.
You are the expert. You don't know what to tell him.
What?
And you're the woman here.
No, I'm saying.
You know, whatever
that
I say is gonna come up wrong.
I am saying that he has really tried.
Well, okay, let me tell you now. Let's say this was you. Let's say this was you. It's been 20 years. What would you advise me?
It was me. That you're the one that didn't have sex with me for 20 years.
No, you haven't given me sex.
No, that can't be me. Bro, I can't even relate.
I know it can be you.
That can't be me.
God forbid.
Because I like sex. So I don't know. That can't be me.
God forbid. But I'm asking you.
God forbid. If it's something medical that I can't have sex, I feel like as hard as it can be, I feel like we'll have to have a conversation on how your needs can be met. And my needs can be met.
Because what I get from you,
to hold you hostage,
right,
to that situation.
So it falls more back on him because it seems like he's sulking and he's not really addressing it like a man.
He really wants her.
But that can also get a person to get dry if you don't handle your business as a man.
Yeah, but since honeymoon, though.
Still, he may have been showing this
since the honeymoon
since the honeymoon. Again, I'm not blaming him, but I'm just saying it's a possibility. But since it's the one complaining, let's address him, right? First of all,
I'm shocked.
You're not being faithful. The fact that you came here to type this, you're already not being faithful because she didn't see it. You wouldn't want her to see this, right? So by my definition of cheating, you're already cheating. Would he want her to see this?
I don't think so.
Okay. So you're already sneaking behind her back, you as a couple, to talk about your marriage on a YouTube video. And you did the right thing because you need to get advice, help, right? You need to what's English? You have to say something so that you don't die in loneliness and so you did the right thing, by the way, for you, right?
Of loneliness.
But I'm just letting you know that the definition that most people carry around for faithfulness has already been broken by the fact that you haven't had sex sex is one of the things that bring a couple closer together. And if you're not having sex, how do you expect to be faithful? There's no faith. There's no faith left, right? So I would just say this: yes, she deserves the honor of a conversation. That's okay.
Yes.
Especially knowing your personality, that this is eating you up. I could tell right now that if you cheat, or quote unquote, if you sleep with somebody else, that's gonna eat you up. Your conscience is gonna eat you up. I could tell right now, just based off of this,
guilty.
Right? So you don't want to punish yourself in that way. So, but a conversation, hey, just letting you know, I love you to death. I want to stay married. But anyone can give me sex. As a matter of fact, sex is not the reason why I'm with you. Obviously. Right? Obviously. Sex is not the reason why I'm with you. I'm with you for other reasons. Spell out those reasons, right? And I want that to stay that way. But I just want you to be aware that I'm gonna take care of myself. When it comes to,
you have to come with the decision.
Personal decision, assertive.
I gotta take care of myself.
I'm gonna take care of myself, unless
because you've not been faithful to yourself.
Unless you've not been faithful to yourself, how can you give something you don't have? Unless you're open to us seeking help. There's sex
and moving forward.
Sex therapists out there. There's help for us, babe.
Oh
we can seek help. We could talk about this. I'm willing to do this with you, right? But I just want to let you know we can do that, or we can just take care of me, right? But this is a difficult conversation for me, by the way. It's
very difficult.
But I just wanted to give you the honor of having that conversation with you, and I kind of suspected you would appreciate that as well. But what do you think, babe? Right? That alone can get you some tonight.
I doubt it. After 20 years.
Good point. You doubt it, but it can, right? It can. It's not guaranteed, but
It's
it
not
can.
guaranteed, but you
Again,
can try.
probably what is no. I'm not. Don't do that with the expectation that you're gonna get some tonight. Wrong. Expectations will come out to show your energy and it to make her go dry, even drier. Okay. But what I'm saying, your expectations is that your only expectation is disclosure, that you're gonna take care of yourself. Just full disclosure. I'm gonna take care of myself, but I want to stay married. What do you think? You want to stay married? Okay, all right, no problem, right? Now, if you know that you're the type of person, I'm guessing you're the type of person that you don't want to be sneaking around having sex with people outside of your marriage, then it's okay to ask for a divorce. That's just the exception right here.
You know what came into my head while we're
Yes.
talking about this? Was Kiss Daniel's One Ticket song with Davido.
Yeah.
It says, loving you is a scam.
It's a scam,
It's
literally.
a real scam.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how you could have been married for 33 years.
Yeah.
Wait, 33 years, right?
33 years, yeah.
And not had sex for 20 years.
So
How
that
is
means
that a marriage?
So that means they probably have sex every other year in the first 13 years. Because he said since honeymoon, right?
Since
There are
honeymoon.
people like that. It starts slowly. They may have sex every other 3 months, and then it slows down to like a year, and
What's
then
a year?
the last one was 20 years ago, right? So because at some point as a man, you don't want to be chasing dead horse, right? Like you know that you're gonna get rejected a few times before something happens, and you feel terrible after the sex, right? So yeah. The ultimate answer is that there's help. Seek
there's
therapy.
help, oh.
Get some counseling. Get some coaching. About for you as an individual first. You know,
Yes,
for you
absolutely.
get some, because trust me, life is way better if you're having sex.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Life is way better. So again, depending on the type of person you are, you can make arrangements where you don't have to divorce her if you really love her that much. You can also, there are people doing this. It's not conventional. They're not making noise about it on the internet. So you may feel like it's impossible. No, everything is possible. See, I would think it's impossible for someone not to have sex for 20 years. But here we go, right?
Yeah, I would think so too, but hey.
Here we go. But it's real. We already know that 15 to 20% of marriages are in sexless marriage. So, I empathize with you. I think there's help, and I would definitely seek that.